Hi guys, it's me, the Witch of Boise, here to do another episode of Toasty Top of Notes, Toasty Top of Notes. Make sure that you do a like, subscribe, and comment below. Tell me how your toasty night is going. Also, these are general readings, so if it resonates with you, yes, I'm so stoked. And if it doesn't resonate with you, well, I'm sorry. So, also comment below and tell me if it resonates with you. I love to read your comments. They are so much fun. Also, if I do a love reading, my default is reading to a female about a male. So pronouns are interchangeable. So he's can be she's, she's can be he's, he, she, whatever's going on in your life. So let's get started. All right, guys. Well, let's cheers. Clink. Thank goodness it's Friday. I'm sporting my Katya t-shirt from RuPaul's Drag Race. The finale aired last night. I have been avoiding all social media today because I have Hulu. Or no, it's not on Hulu. I have it on Amazon Prime. So it takes a while for it to upload, and oh my god, it's like dodging. It's dodging everything. So I've only had one spoiler, which is the miscongeniality, which is so, yes, I'm very excited about that. But I don't know who the winner is. I'm very excited about it. So after this, that's what I'm going to be doing. All right, so let's do a reading. Let's see what tarot wants to talk about. Let's start with some Witches Tarot. Ooh, right off the bat, we have King of Wands and Five of Wands. So some wand energy. That three sure is. How many is that? Too many. Okay. All right, okay, all right. Oh gosh, that was too many. Too many. Oh. Oh. So 3, 2, and then one more for good measure. Okay. Wow, got a lot of cards. So let me just quickly organize these on where they fell. Oh my word. Very cool energy. Okay. Let me list them off for you. You have the King of Wands, you have the Five of Wands, you have the Six of Wands, you have the Two of Wands, you have the Six of Swords, you have the Two of Pentacles, you have the Empress, you have the Magician, you have 9 of Cups, you have Queen of Cups, which is interesting because at the end of each of these rows are the King of Wands and the Queen of Cups. Then you have the 6 of Cups, you have the 7 of Swords, you have the Star, you have the Hanged Man, you have the 2 of Swords, you have the Page of Wands, you have the 3 of Wands, you have the Ace of Pentacles, and you have the 3 of Cups. Okay, so lots of wand energy. There's a lot of creativity. There's a lot of passion that's going on right now. I'm also seeing a lot of waiting energy. There's a lot of this waiting energy. So there's something that is like at a pause. And I feel like it might be what has to do with your creative energy, as well as what you're wanting to manifest. I feel like money is something that is trying to manifest, and it feels like it will eventually. There's just like there's a lot that's going on. This is just a really weird, like, stagnant energy, but it's almost like a dam in a way, where like the water is starting to like fill up and it's starting to almost spill over. So it feels like that's kind of the energy, where it looks like calm water on the top, but there's a lot of stuff going on. And it's just that waiting energy. It's waiting to overflow. It's waiting to go. It's waiting to do that. I feel like right now is the King of Wands energy. You're having that energy. You're having that passion. You're becoming competitive. You're becoming, there is some sort of like petty drama, like, and competition that's going on with your creative juices, with your creative flow. And it feels like, there might be people that are jealous. There might be people that are competing with you in a sense. And healthy competition is great. I totally believe in cheering people on that are in my industry, in what I do, what I'm passionate about, because I'm passionate about it. And it is fun to see that competition in that sense of how people are evolving. And it's a way of challenging yourself too, to step it up another level. And I feel like with this competition and everything, and I don't feel like this is negative. I don't feel like this is a negative, like, drama, competition kind of deal. I feel like it's just something that's really igniting you and is having this really great wand energy. And you're becoming really victorious over it. And I do feel like you're moving past a lot of stuff that is going on that has happened in the past. And that might be drama that has like hurt your feelings. But I feel like you're just moving forward from it. You're getting away from it. You are busy though right now. It's so strange. You have this like waiting energy of just like a pause, a stop. But you're working really hard. You're still doing stuff. This isn't like a pause where it's like, just let me breathe and like not do anything. There's still a lot of work that's at play. And then you have the Empress. And so with the Empress, that is like womanly energy. That is Venus energy. That is just amazing. It is just like, I'm a woman. And this is being a ruler in your own life and ruling it in that sense. As well as with the Pentacles, I feel like you are getting some ideas that you are birthing, that you are creating and getting something that will manifest itself. And it feels like that is the start of this, like, it's almost like a fertility feeling. I am definitely getting like a pregnancy vibe, but this can be a pregnancy of ideas. So keep that in mind. Then you got the Magician, and the Magician is all about manipulation. And some people can take that as really wrong and bad, but This is manipulating the life that you are wanting. So this isn't just like I manipulate people or that kind of negative aspect to it. It's manipulation in the way of this is how I want my life to go. So I'm going to choose choices and I'm going to create the life that I go. And there is that creation, that creativity, that's that wand energy. So you are definitely feeling that and you are going and reaching out for what you're wanting and creating that. Then you have that Nine of Cups, and the Nine of Cups is like that wish card. This is all of your wishes are coming true and it's because of you. This isn't just like the universe is sending what you want on a silver platter, you know. This isn't something where it's like I want for me, I want a boyfriend that I can vibe with and that isn't casual and, you know, has all my checklists. And that's your wish card. And the thing is it can't be given to you on a silver platter. You got to make it work. You got to manipulate it in the way of manipulating your life in order to get that, which a lot of that is what you project to yourself. So like in a relationship, for instance, if I'm wanting a relationship, I need to be open to receiving that relationship. I can't be closed off. I can't be doing that. And that's that wish card. This is like you're getting your wish together, but you have to manipulate it in order to get what you're wanting. So I'm not feeling like this is more of like a relationship read. I just gave the relationship because that's something that I want as an example. But yeah, it definitely feels like it's going that way. And you need to really trust your intuition because you have really good intuition. You can listen to yourself and you really know your feelings and you're really in tune with them. And so it's really a cool balance because you have fire and water combining together and it's working out in a really beautiful way where you have this really intense heat, fire of creativity, but also this water of emotions. And as you can see with her, she's on the beach and it's pretty calm waters and everything. And it looks like she's even scrying in the cup. So she's seeing what her future is. And that goes back to that magician where it's creating that. And that's the same scrying cup on that card. So then we have the Six of Cups, which this has been haunting me for, I'd say a week, maybe two. Six of Cups is a return of someone from your past. This is a return of, and then not necessarily someone or a relationship, but this is a return of a feeling of something that you've been missing, that you've had before, that is returning again. So something from your past is going to reemerge, and it looks like the biggest thing about it is that the Seven of Swords is creating healthy boundaries. This, whatever that is coming back in your past, I'm not feeling a lot of negativity in these cards. It just feels like there's a lot of action with inaction. But whatever is coming back from your past, I think that you have really grown and you've really developed into a really awesome person. And I think that you just need to implement those boundaries and make sure that you are watching your boundaries and that you are respecting your boundaries as well as others. So this can also be a warning to you of who is coming back into or what feeling is coming back into your life. Make sure that you create those healthy boundaries and you observe other people's healthy boundaries. Then you have the Star, and the Star is such a positive card. This is like healing, spiritual healing. This is just so magical. It is just such a great feeling card. So again, like it's a great feeling and it's a great healing. So it feels like there has been a lot of healing that has been going on. And that Six of Swords of just like moving forward, getting away from what has happened in the past. And I think that's with this Star and that Five of Wands and that kind of like competition and being competitive and all that stuff. You have so much healing that you've done that you can actually enjoy this competition and not take it personally. However, there's a decision that needs to be made. And it's not really clear on what that decision is. I'm going to pull one of these cards and kind of are an oracle card, and we're going to get to the bottom of what that decision is. But there is there's your heart and your mind are not in a line. Then that Page of Wands is that there is going to be a message of creativity, that fire, passion. There's going to be something that's going to be knocking at your door, and you are going to be so excited. I have a feeling that it is going to be that money. There's going to be something that's going to come to you, and you're actually going to make a little bit of coin, honey, because of that Ace of Cups. And then last but not least, you have that Three of Cups, and that is just celebrate, be with your friends, be with your family, just enjoy your time with the people that you love, and make sure that you make time for people that you love. I think the only card, well, I kind of went over that. So, there's also with that Hanged Man, that is that stagnant energy. That's like what this all of this stuff is. So that is that Three of Wands, Two of Wands, and that Hanged Man. It's really pressing onto that, like things are on pause. And it feels like it is because that Hanged Man landed in between the Page of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. Feels like you're going to get this idea, this message of passion. And it's going to be a little bit before you start getting some money, but you're going to get a really great idea. You're going to look at it from a different perspective, and then you are going to start to create and make some coin at it. So for the Two of Swords, I'm going to use the crystal reading cards. And what are the two? Let's clarify the Two of Swords. Clarifying the Two of Swords. Can you clarify the Two of Swords? Please clarify the Two of Swords. Okay. There was one that flipped in here. That one fell. Oh. Oh. Ooh, okay. Can you clarify? That's another one. The Two of Swords. Okay. Can you clarify the Two of Swords? Oh my gosh. Three, two, and one. Okay. Let's clarify this Two of Sword business. The first one is Kako Zenite, New Beginnings. Chrysotile, which is animals. Petrified Wood, Ancestors. Black Obsidian, The Shadow. Kyanite Blue, Letting Go. And then Divine Temple, Source. Letting Go. This has been as well following me around. It's so strange because these go hand in hand. These are the messages that I keep getting personally, which is Six of Cups. Someone's coming back into your life, or something. I feel like it's someone, and then letting go. So I feel like the Two of Swords is all about letting go. Your heart wants it, your head, or your heart doesn't want it, your head does. Because there's new beginnings when you let go. I like animals. I don't know why that one speaks to me. And that can also be symbols and seeing animal symbols. I see that a lot. Ancestors came up. And I think it's not repeating the past and what ancestors have done. So, if you're stuck on a relationship, kind of like how I am, look into the past of what has happened into your ancestors. Has there been any sort of relationship that might have not gone well? And maybe this is your ancestors being like, don't go down that path because it sucked. And then you have like the other side of it, which is not letting go. But the thing is you're your own source. You're your own entity. You have to make this choice. And maybe with not letting go, you have shadow that follows you. You have negativity. Interesting. So there is something that, and it doesn't have to be a relationship, but with that Two of Swords, it's definitely showing like that there is something that is weighing on you that you are not sure about. And it's time to really look and see, why can't you let go? What's the scary part of letting go? A new beginning? What if the new beginning is better than what you had? You never know until you let go. All right, guys. Well, I think that is it for that reading. Make sure that you thumbs up, comment below if it resonated with you, subscribe if you haven't, and then let's cheers. Clink. So this week has been really awesome. It's been long. And you wouldn't think so. It was Memorial Day weekend. And it's a shorter week, but oh my gosh. It felt so long. I came back from my 3-day weekend. Again, I had a migraine. And I couldn't really enjoy my 3-day weekend per se. But I like immediately took more time off for my PTO. I had to take my car into the shop, get a complete tune-up, and then they found more issues with it. So that's been a bummer. That was unexpected. So I'm getting that fixed. That's just a mess, but I love my car. My car is a little bug. A 2007, so it's a newer bug, but it's just cute and I just love it to death. So it's just like, okay, yeah, I'll fix it up. I'll get this done. So, I also, I just have to get that done. And that's been kind of weighing on me, but it is what it is. I'm trying to think what else. It's just been a really strange feeling lately. If you live in the Boise area, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. It has rained so much. There has been thunder and lightning storms almost every single day, which is pretty rare. It has really electrified the atmosphere, and it's been a really cool feeling, but kind of ominous. And I honestly do believe that all the electricity that's going on and doing all of this is like bringing up a lot of old stuff from me, and stuff that I haven't been dealing with in my personal life, and it's my romantic life, and I haven't dealt with it, and I haven't dealt with a lot of stuff, and when I do these readings, I really am wanting to promote healing and helping you guys, and I'm definitely not the kind of card reader that a lot of card readers get a bad name which are like swindling and like try to invent a story and to keep you hooked in the way of like, well, you got to pay me X amount of money and I'll tell you how to get out of it or whatever, you know. And my biggest thing is, yeah, I want to tell you what the cards say, and you know, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, but I also want to promote healing to it and making sure that you're okay and that you get the help. And some people look at this kind of spiritual work more than like going to therapy, which I am an advocate for going to a counselor, going to a therapist. I think that is one of the smartest decisions one can make. They give you the tools that I know I can't, you know. There's things that I wouldn't know until I went and participated in therapy. So therapy is great, but this is just another aspect to really work on that spiritual side. And I want to make sure that I'm promoting that healing and spiritual work as well. But I feel sometimes like a sham because I promote this like, let's heal after this and let's let this go and let's do this. And then there's me that is desperately clinging on to something that I will probably never have. And it's really difficult. And oh God, I'm getting a little teary-eyed. And like this week, I ended up writing a letter to a person that really hurt me. And it was a really powerful letter. And it was a letter of forgiveness. And I have a hard time forgiving. And I'm trying to promote healing and all this stuff. And I'm like, I'll never forgive and I'll never forget. So I have a hard time with it. I have a hard time forgiving. And this letter was it is something that I've needed to do. And there was a part of me that's like, just put it in an email and send it and let them know. Let them know how much, you know, how better you are because they're not in your life, and how hurtful they've been and how you can forgive them. And I'm not going to give them that power, because I think once you do that, that gives them the power again, you know? So I wrote it, and this weekend, I have some things I'm doing tomorrow morning, but this weekend I am going to be burning that. And it's going to be a healing experience where it's just going to be done. Of course, I'll still be grieving over it. I've have kind of that mentality of just how I was grown up and the demographic here. It's, if you ever seen the Book of Mormon, it's put it in a box and then bury it deep within yourself and never open up that box. And that's how I've dealt with stuff. And it's time to really just open up that box, let it go, let it breathe, let it feel it, get emotional, get sad, get angry, but let it go afterwards. Don't let it live in me, because I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to level up, you know? And I feel so powerful in the sense of just how much I've already grown, even before doing all of this. But there's a power there, and I'm ready to level up in that aspect, because I feel like, at least in my romance and love life, it's always been behind. I've been completely a late bloomer on every sense of the word. And I'm ready. Like, I'm ready to level up on that, because I'm leveling up on everything else. I'm a boss bitch on everything else. And when it comes to love and romance, I just suck at it. I always have. And my picker's bad. I pick the wrong people. And it's because I pick hurt people. Because I'm hurt. That's some therapy right there. So, yeah. I've been dealing with a lot of that and trying to let go and really move past it. And I don't know, this week, and I do believe it's a lot of that electricity in the air. It's a lot of that thunderstorm energy and that cleansing rain and all of that. And it just accumulates in this way of just like really opening up yourself and being truly authentic and being like just everything that you know that you are. And I feel like I'm getting there, and this is like the only thing that is holding me back. Oh, I'm gonna get emotional. And I'm ready. So I hope you're ready too. If you're having issues with letting go, I completely understand. It sucks. And it's so hard. But we have to do it. And I'm here for you. Oh my gosh. Clink. Okay. Let's get this over with. Getting all teary-eyed. I just want you to know that I'm here for you. I want you to, you can reach out to me through the comments. You know, you need to make sure that you're okay and that you let go of the negativity, let go of what's holding you back. A lot of times we think that something's really good for us, and it's actually the thing that we need to let go the most. And it might be the thing that you love the most too. And just letting it go and just completely free falling in a sense, and just letting go is the most freeing and terrifying thing ever. And I feel like this relationship I've had is the only thing that's keeping me from that complete free fall. It's like hanging on a thread, and it's time to just let it go. So, anyways, I just want to thank you guys so much for watching and being so awesome all the time. And I love your comments. Make sure that you do follow me on Instagram. I'm on there most of the time. And follow me on Facebook. I'm there too. And yeah, I'm going to keep on doing stuff on YouTube. I want to do another pick a card reading this weekend. So keep your eyes peeled for that. And I hope you guys have a great night. So let's cheers. Cheers to health, wealth, happiness, and letting go. Clink!